1999 Subaru Legacy B4. It's an estate. Idles very erratically, as you can hear. It's misfiring, I think, because it's shaking a lot. You can see that from the keys. Engine is shaking a lot. I've just walked into the garage and Ivan just asked me to have a look, so I'm going to find out what's up with this one. It's misfiring terribly, very terribly. There we are. Subaru Legacy. I can't find any diagnostic codes in it. No current codes, as you can see. And if I go back, even in the history, there are no codes. Ivan said he did see an auto sensor and knock sensor diagnostic codes, which I think he erased, so I have to recreate the problem to see it again, to see those codes again. But nonetheless, since he said he saw an oxygen sensor code, I'm going to look at the fuel trims next. Okay, I'm looking at a number of things here. Up top is the coolant temperature sensor, which I think is okay, as long as it doesn't get above say 99, 100 degrees centigrade, that's fine. The fuel trims are already positive, but positive 4, positive 3 I think is fine at idle, but engine speed fine. It's kind of misfiring, but very importantly, look at the oxygen sensor data. This thing is not switching. It's ticking lean. It's not switching rich at all. The ignition timing is at positive 14. That's fine by me. 13 degrees before top dead center. On a Subaru turbo engine, I think that's okay at idle. I think it should increase when the RPMs go up, and it is. Airflow sensor voltage doesn't look bad. We can investigate that further later, but that doesn't look so bad to me. Throttle sensor voltage looks a bit low to me, although when I stop the accelerator it increases, but I would like to see that higher than about 0.5. I would have to look at the Subaru factory repair manual again and validate that, but usually I don't like to see a TPS voltage lower than 0.5. This engine a few seconds ago was just about to die. It was misfiring terribly, so right now I'm keeping my foot on the gas pedal a little bit. And fuel injection pulse, that information not very useful now. I don't know if those are the correct spec, but look at the knocking correction. There is no knocking correction whatsoever, so I think the knocking sensor code, I don't know what caused it. Ivan says he saw it, but I don't believe there is an issue with the knock sensor. Atmospheric pressure looks within spec. Where we live should be about 88, and I'm seeing 87, so that's fine. Map sensor, yeah. As I rev it up, well, at least it's switching. Yeah, I saw it go positive. So I think that was the turbo kicking in. At idle, the turbo is kind of off, but when you rev it up, the turbo spools and the map sensor reads positive values. Idle air control, I can see the computer is trying to control that, but most importantly, okay, I've taken the foot off the gas pedal so you can see the idle switch signal is on and neutral switch position is on. But look at the knock signal. There is nothing like a knock signal right now, so that again kind of points me away from the knock sensor. But now look at the front auto, the one I have highlighted, front auto reach signal. It's off all the time. At idle it should be goozing up and down, but it isn't. But if I stab the accelerator pedal, you see it goes on, so that tells me the oxygen sensor is kind of working. What I'm going to do now is try to scroll to the actual auto sensor voltage data, which I have there right in front of me, and I'm going to, okay, now you see the voltages are going up towards 1 volt at higher RPMs. Yeah, so the oxygen sensor is going rich, or rather it's reading rich at higher RPMs. So that looks to me like the oxygen sensor is working. Now I have to focus on the fuel trims right now. See, they're at about +3 now, but when I step on when I stop the accelerator, go wide open throttle, look what happens. It went 0 there because I think it went into open loop. I want it to stay in closed loop, but I want to kind of load it, because a while back I'm going to do a power brake test. Keep foot on the pedal, stab the gas a bit, don't overdo it, and don't do it at home. See, the fuel trims are climbing up. When I let me try to load it now. Just engage gear. See, it immediately, the moment I put a load, I haven't even stepped on the accelerator, it just went up. The moment I put a load on the engine, it's in idle, and see, I haven't even stepped on the accelerator pedal. The fuel trims went way positive. I'm going to put it back in neutral. Just put it back in neutral, and the fuel trims came back down. I don't even have to power brake this one. I think I now have a suspicion of where this problem is. I think it could be fuel pressure, fuel pump related. I'll put it in drive again. See that? Okay, this time it hasn't. Oh, it has. See that? The fuel trims have jumped to +22. And when I try to power brake it, oh, it's almost stumbling. When I try to power brake it, I think the engine will stumble, will stall. So I'm not even going to try it. This is good enough. If I put it back in P, just put it back in P. Let's look at the fuel trims again, climbing down to normal. Have 8.6. I'm sure after a while we shall see them go down as low as, say, 3 or 4. I want to put it in neutral. I got better results in neutral. It's 11 now. Okay. It's gone down to 0 after a while. And you can see when it goes down to 0, the vehicle is almost tumbling, almost stalling. I think we have fuel related issues here. That's it. 10 minutes with this one, and we are just, I think we are in the right direction. We are going to investigate fuel related issues. Oh, check engine light has come back. See that? I don't know if you can see it. I'm just going to find out what fault code we have now. But once again, see the fuel trims are at 0 when it is in neutral. I'm going to put it in D. Just put it in D. And let's watch the fuel trims again. I think I'm asking for a lot of data from the engine control module, so it takes a while to update. I want to prompt it, well, sticking at 0 this time. Put it in R. Staying at 0. Is it? I think it went into open loop because, yeah, it's in open loop, I think, because of the check engine light. That's why it's not responding now. So I'm going to go back. Try to read codes. Oh, it's saying knock sensor, but I don't agree with that for now. Well, it could be saying, it could be because of the misfires, they could be tickling the knock sensor to generate a knock signal. I'm going to ignore that for now. Let's first fix the fueling issues that I'm seeing. Right, fueling issues first.